阳光总在风雨后. This Chinese proverbs means the sunshine always comes after the rain. Right now, you may be facing some difficulties in doing math O levels, but fret not, because the mere fact that you are here, we really like that. We like you for being here because we want to help you overcome this rain and help you see the sunshine. With that, today we'll be illustrating to you a trigonometry proof with our star teacher of the day, Zhenghao. Over to you.
Alright, thank you. The rain is here, so let's do the rain question. The rain is putting on this microphone. Okay, prove that cosine pi over 3 minus x minus sine pi over 6 minus x is equal to root 3 sine x. Well, this question looks very I don't know how to say this question, but this question comes because the teachers want to really test your trigonometric identities. So some of your trigonometric identities are this, where we can give you the formula required. So cosine of a minus b, hint, is equals to cosine a cosine b plus sine a sine b. Then sine of a minus b is equals to sine a cosine b minus cosine a sine b. I give you 5 minutes to use this formula and try and see if you can get root 3 sine.
Pause the video now and try it for yourself.
Yes, pause the video now and you can try it for yourself. Okay, now let's go through this question. Now we have these two formulas. Let's just use them immediately, right away. So let's see how to expand cosine pi over 3 minus x. So cosine of pi over 3 minus x. Well, we can just plug a equals to pi over 3 and b equals to x inside this equation. Is this identity. So this is equal to cosine of pi over 3 cosine of x plus sine pi over 3 sine of x. This guy becomes sine pi over 3 and pi over 6 minus x is equals to, just plug it in, sine pi over 6 cosine x minus cosine pi over 6 sine x. This two. Okay, we have solved half the question. Let's solve the next half. Okay, so we just need to find out what these constants are. Now let's see. What's cosine pi over 3? Cosine pi over 3 is similar to cosine 180 over 3, which is cosine 60, which is a half. So cosine pi over 3 is equals to a half. Sine pi over 3 is equivalent to sine 60. That's how I remember things. So this is root 3 over 2. Sine pi over 6. This is equivalent to sine 30, which is half. Cosine pi over 6 is cosine 30, which is root 3 over 2. Okay? So can you see how we can get this? Actually, yeah, we just need to plug everything inside this equation. Okay, so how there's a shortcut to remembering all of this. Okay, so let me draw a table. So this is 0, this is pi over 6, this is pi over 4, this is pi over 3, and this is 1. Let me just draw this table. Let me just write sine and cosine over here. What's sine of 0? Sine of 0 is 0, right? Now we have just showed that sine of pi over 6 is half. This guy is actually root 2 over 2. This guy is root 3 over 2. 1 is 1. So sine of 1, this is sine of pi, sorry. Yeah, so this is sine of pi. Sine of pi is equals to, pi over 2, sorry. Sine of pi over 2 is equals to 1. Okay? But this 1 is equals to root 4 over 2. Okay, you see the pattern? This 1 can be said is root 1 over 2. 0 can be said is root 0 over 2. For cosine, it will be the other way around. You go from the right to the left. So this is root 4 over 2, root 3 over 2, root 2 over 2, root 1 over 2, and 0. Okay, so you can use this shortcut that I always use. You go right is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just add a square root on top divided by 2. Cosine is going all the way behind. You can go from right to left. Okay, so now let's get ready and simplify these equations. Now we just need to put these two together. So we have just plugged in some numbers. So cosine pi over 3 is half, right? So this is half cosine x plus sine of pi over 3, which is root 3 over 2 sine x, minus sine pi over 6 cosine x. So sine of pi over 6 is half cosine x, plus, minus of minus is plus, plus cosine pi over 6 is cosine 30, which is root 3 over 2 sine x. Now these two we can combine, we got root 3 sine x. Half cosine x minus half cosine x is 0. And that's how we have shown. So next time you see this question, do not get blank. Okay? We will just use these trigonometric identities. These can be found in formula sheet as well. Okay? So just make use and find the right formula, simplify. And it's very easy to prove. So do not get blank.
Yay! As what we have mentioned at the beginning of this video, 阳光在风雨后 meaning the sunshine always comes after the rain. So we hope that you see sunshine right now, not the wrong kind of sunshine, but enlightenment kind of sunshine. With that, we have part 2 of this integration question series. So stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, I'd like to challenge you to do 2 things. First thing, comment down below your biggest takeaway from today's video tutorial, and comment any questions you have. Like and subscribe, and as always, stay happy and don't get blank. Peace.
Stay happy. Don't get blank.